Welcome back to Tracking That, a channel where we try to track what liberals are saying but end up not being able to as usual. Well, this is how the Democrats are now trying to get the black vote back by making cringy pre-made videos and playing the videos during Hollywood Awards. And yes, I said get the black vote back because right now Trump is getting unheard of numbers in regards to black support. 30% according to Newsweek, which 2 weeks ago or so, it was 27%, and he was only in the single digits last election for black support. And when I mean cringy, it's to the point where you might want to throw your headphones across the room and curl up in a ball. I'm not kidding. The acting was atrocious, and the topics were so cheesy. As we all know, Kamala Harris from the very beginning was a DEI choice, which is diversity, equity, inclusion, for vice president, because anything Democrats touch, it has to have an unrealistic amount of diversity in it, making it seem like we're in Africa or something. But Kamala Harris during the 2020 Democrat debates literally called Biden racist for supporting busing, and then Biden chose her as VP. Like, are you freaking kidding me? They magically just got along. It's a joke. But anyways, let's start to roll the cringe.
No, Taraji. Now, you know I wouldn't do that, especially not to a fellow bison. The real, ain't you? You know. So what's on your mind?
Oh, Madam VP Harris, I'm worried about the election. Women's reproductive rights are on the line. Our Supreme Court is on the line. Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam VP.
Yeah, how are you holding in there? If you're asking me, I'm not doing well because it hurt my stomach in my eyes watching that. The first topic Taraji complained was reproductive freedom, which is the Democrats' favorite topic because they're able to get women, particularly young women, obsessed with it to the point where it makes it their personality. When in reality, you're tearing a baby apart limb from limb, crushing the skull, all this nasty business, actively targeting the minority communities because black babies are the target. African Americans make up 12% of the population, but do 42% of all the aborting. But Democrats don't like to talk about that. They're able to slickly convince people it's a my body, my choice, which makes no sense because you don't have 4 legs, 2 brains. And then Taraj Mahal says the Supreme Court is on the line without being able to back anything up. The Supreme Court literally did Biden a huge favor by saying if you work in the official capacity of the presidency, you are basically immune to prosecution. They acted like it only helped Trump.
I know you've been traveling across the country. What are you hearing?
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets, and let me tell you,
Yeah, I think you already know damn well I'm not gonna let that one slip by because she is trying to speak so black, it's embarrassing. We up in there in these streets, yo. When in reality, she doesn't even look like an African American woman. She has such a small percentage in her blood. I mean, she is about as white as man is, about as white as me. I'm a white, blonde hair, blue eye guy. She initially ran for the Senate as a Native American woman, and then for vice presidency, of course, she ran as an African American because that's the one thing that, you know, gives her an advantage. And really the only reason why she's vice president anyways. But I wonder what she's trying to run as this time. And this sounds like I'm saying controversial things, but I know I'm making sense. Plus, I hate when people label themselves as an African American when the 75% rest of them, they are white. They are both white and black at the same time, period. And people forget about that.
right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority of us believe in freedom and equality. But these extremists, as they say, they not like us.
They not.
There's a full-on attack on our fundamental freedoms, the freedom to vote.
What does she even mean by this comment? Like, I seriously don't know what she's talking about. This is like the Joe Biden debate moment where Trump responds with, I don't even think he knows what he's talking about. Does she even know what she's talking about? Because I have no idea.
Yep. The freedom to love who you love, the freedom to be safe from gun violence, the freedom for a woman to make decisions about her own body, not having her government tell her what to do.
I'm sorry, but the majority of the complaints here were about the reproductive freedom scam, but it makes sense because this is the BET Awards. As the website states it perfectly, BET Awards honors the individuals who contribute to black culture as writers, musicians, filmmakers, philanthropists, and more. So it makes sense that she is advertising it to them in actually a very sad way. But as far as the freedom to love comment, I think she's referring to Joe Biden, who back in 2007 and 2008 didn't support gay marriage, which then makes Trump the first president to support gay marriage coming into office, which is hilarious to think. Anyways, guys, I've had enough of this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.